Hello everyone, I want to make a video about lion's tailing, and if any of my videos go viral I would love for it to be this one because this one's important and it's simple. It's easy for another tree contractor or a homeowner to watch this video. It's something that's super easy to grasp, and I'll explain it. Here we go. We have a swing. This limb got so heavy that this swing was touching the ground, and that's a problem to be solved, right? We want to get weight off this limb. The lawn crew is here and they offered to trim, and what they trimmed, everywhere you see green coming out, there, were branches similar to this. Look how this long limb has a branch there, and a branch there, and a branch there, and a branch there. And to lighten that limb over there, they cut the limbs off. So now what we have here is we have a lion's tail. Well, now when I want to shorten this, what do I shorten it to? Really, if this were a long leverage problem, what could have been done was it could have been cut back to there where there was a branch. There was a branch right there. There was a branch right there. There was a branch right there. We could have cut all this leverage off the end, and this thing would have went boing, and it would have lifted up. And then one day, if it got too big out there, we could have taken it back to there. If I wanted to raise this limb right here, and I made this cut right here, look at how much leverage that takes off, and it goes boing, and it lifts up. Now I have nothing to ever go back to. There's no more branches. So all we have to ever work with now is this, the end of the lion's tail. And somebody's saying, well, look at all this new growth right here. Yeah, but that's not the same. That's called epicormic growth. It's very weakly attached. It breaks off easy. It's just not the same. It's gonna be the only option from here on out. We're gonna hope this one gets enough green on it so that we can one day shorten to there. But look at this big lion's tail. Poof. This is what I mean, and the person who did this might be watching, and I don't mean to, I don't want to be hard on you, but you might not have known that this is permanent damage to this. We've caused a scenario now where this can't be managed well anymore. Now it's just, well, now we got to deal with what we've got. And the other thing is the customer may ask, can you get all this upright bushy growth off? These limbs growing up, they're ugly. Well, that's where we have to really be good at explaining things to the customer. Here's why we don't do that, because it's going to cause this lion's tail. Here's why we don't do that, because of this. Here's why we don't do it, because of this. And everybody goes, but that's what my customer demanded. Nobody demands it. Nobody is saying, I want you to do this wrong. Okay, maybe some people do. But it's nice to just kind of walk with, just say, I'm not interested in that then. But that's rare. Anyway, share this to all your tree friends. Save a tree. See